Hey y'all, my name's Priscilla and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the new To Booktube tag created by Between Chapters, and I will link the creator video below. I've been making YouTube videos for about a month now, so I think it's about time that I go ahead and get to this tag. I know a lot of people like to start their channels with a tag like this, but I waited a little bit because filming is still very foreign to me. So hopefully you learn a little something about me today. On to the questions. Where are you joining us from? I am from Houston, Texas. How old are you? I'm 27. Why did you join BookTube? I've always loved to read. I used to read a lot when I was younger, when I was a kid growing up. I was pitifully shy growing up in school. I remember being in class and dreading when someone would call on me, like literally making up any excuse and to avoid speaking publicly. So I've always jumped into books and the world and people within books. And then, like many others, when I went to college and I also went to grad school, I feel like a lot of my reading switched from reading for pleasure to reading scholarly works and books and other boring texts. So I really lost touch with reading for fun for a very long time, and I feel like I'm barely even now starting to catch up on all those lost years of reading. I discovered BookTube and I started reading again, and I really found that being engaged in this great community really motivates you to read all the things you want to read. And I feel like this past year I've read more than I had in I don't think ever, honestly, in a year's time. And I was really encouraged to start a channel because I love books and I was talking about books with my sister all the time. So here I am. What is the meaning behind your channel name? So my channel name is Booky Charm. I wanted something that was obviously related to books so people knew what you're getting into when you come to my channel. And I also wanted something that was sort of cute and sort of unique, which is kind of the aesthetic that I go for, or so I hope, I guess. What type of books do you like to read? I love fantasy and sci-fi. I think that's a lot of what I've always read, but I do try to dabble into a little bit of everything, and I am trying to broaden and diversify what I'm reading. So that means more nonfiction, which I think I've done okay this year, reading more nonfiction. Who are your favorite authors? Right now, I'm really into Octavia Butler, and I've always been into Roxane Gay. So really, I will read anything by either of these authors. I'm still catching up on a lot of Octavia Butler, by the way. And as far as Roxane Gay goes, I feel like I am trying to convert all my friends and family to follow Roxane Gay as much as I do. And I've lent out many of my books. I don't even think I have 2 of them still because they're being borrowed by someone. You know who you are. And her most recent book, Hunger, I actually went to the signing and heard her speak, and I loved her even more. So maybe if I can find a picture, I'll include a picture of her here signing my edition of Hunger. What is the last book you read? We Were 8 Years in Power by Ta-Nehisi Coates. Oh, you know what? I just forgot. See, this is why I'm really bad at BookTube. The last book I actually read, I have it here too. Like, I picked it up so that way I wouldn't forget. The last thing that I read was X-Men, Magneto's Testament, which is an origin story of Magneto as a child in Nazi-ruled Germany. Okay, back to the questions. What are you currently reading? Right now, I'm working my way through The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon, and I'm also listening to the audiobook Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan. And I looked this up on Goodreads, and apparently it says #1, so this is a series, and I had no idea, which is okay. All right, another series, that's okay. What do you use for bookmarks? I read a lot of ebooks, so I typically use the tab and the e-reader. For any books that I own, I also make my own. They're pretty much envelopes, and I cut the corners off of them, and then I decorate them with washi tape. Then you can use them, so here's Labyrinth Lost. You can use them on the corner of pages, like so. Show us your TBR pile. So I've already said I don't read a lot of physical books. I do read a lot of ebooks, and I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and those are currently on my TBR, so I will include overlays of those TBRs here. Which do you prefer, hardcover or paperback? Paperback. I like to be able to hold my books easily and take them on the go. Ebooks or physical books? Ebooks, because you can change the settings on them and you can take them with you on multiple devices wherever you are. Owning or borrowing books? Probably borrowing, because I have just discovered my library's overdrive this last year, and it's super convenient to have it on my phone or iPad at any time. What book series got you into reading? I could use the default answer that most use because Harry Potter is just such a prolific series. I know it got everyone into reading, and I was in elementary school when Harry Potter came out, and it followed me very much through middle school and high school. To be a little bit different, I'm going to say Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret by Judy Blume. And this is a book about a 12-year-old girl that faces a lot of things that most preteen girls face. Wearing a bra for the first time, or kissing a boy that you like, and starting your period. I read this when I was about Margaret's age. I think I was about 12 or 13. And I think this was the first time I really encountered a very candid discussion about menstruating, and it was really funny, but I think Margaret was really excited to get her period, to become a woman. It meant a lot to me to have this normalized. I still don't understand why pad commercials still use that mystery blue liquid. It doesn't make sense to me. However, I'm sure that if I read this today, I wouldn't like it. I don't think I would have any connection with Margaret anymore. How did you discover BookTube? My sister turned me onto BookTube by showing me a video from, I think her channel name is Beauty Ameriie. I'll link it down below. But she did a recommendation video based on your Harry Potter house. I am a Slytherin. From there, it was a very slippery slope of just getting sucked into the wormhole that is BookTube. Now, a few months later, here I am making videos myself. What challenges do you think you'll face with your channel? I'm a very introverted and shy person. So even speaking to a camera, it was very nerve-wracking for me. Hearing my own voice is even new to me. I'm such an introverted, shy person that it's still really new hearing me speak, hearing my voice on playback, hearing my voice echo at me right now. But I want to really challenge myself in reading more diversely and reading more critically. Is that even a word? I just want to keep better track of my reading too. Finding my voice, I think, will be the biggest challenge, but I'm just very poor at voicing my thoughts and public speaking. And I very much consider this public speaking because I know that I'm not just speaking to my camera, I am speaking to the people watching these videos that I will post. Where else can we find you? I will go ahead and link all my stuff below. I'm on Goodreads and I'm on Twitter. I tweet sometimes, but go ahead and follow me there. Say hello. I'd love to talk to you more about books, and hopefully you'll like everything that you see here. Right now, I do plan on uploading videos twice a week. I'm still very new to the whole filming process, so we'll see how that pans out and if I can stay committed to that. But I'm really excited to continue, and I hope that I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!